Today, it's Game 2. The Reds seek the series at Wright Field. And the Reds took the opener against the first-place White Sox. And for the Reds, it will be old friend alert, a second outing this year for the former Reds All-Star Luis Castillo, making his home debut for the White Sox.
First time taking the field at home in Chicago. Here he comes. Bring him out. Bring him out. Luis Castillo in 3 career starts here at Wright Field as a visitor. An ERA of 2.5. Let's see if that can hold true to form here tonight. Ooh, changeup gets the strikeout to start the night for Luis Castillo.
Back-to-back changes, and that's what he did when he was with the Reds. So we'll see if he can resurrect that, because that changeup, when he's right, is very good.
Sal with hits in 7 of his last 8 games, hitting right around his season average over that stretch, hitting .254 on the year, 25 home runs and 87 driven in.
Cracked right side, skips on through, base hit.
Really nice piece of hitting there by Sal Stewart. That was a pitch that was down and in, and Sal got the barrel to it, just pushed it through the right side of the infield with the hole over there, and he's aboard.
J.J. Bleday sky high into right field as Montgomery camping underneath. Makes the catch for out number 2.
Castillo's last 2 starts have been bad. His last start in Seattle came against the Dodgers. In that game, he surrendered 5 runs, all of them earned on 11 hits over 5 innings. When he made his White Sox debut, he faced the Red Sox, and he gave up 5 runs in that start as well on 6 hits, only went 4.
And a challenge as that one did miss. Called a ball.
And it is a strike, and it's a second strikeout for Luis Castillo.
There's a look at Rhett Lauder on for his 18th start, 21st appearance, the ERA 5.25. You see, doesn't walk too many guys, will strike out a few. That'll be the key if he gets that sinker over the plate. If he doesn't get the sinker over, he's not going to be all that long for this game. Sinker is his best weapon, backed up by the slider, then the 4-seamer, the changeup, which is a good one, and very few curves.
And Lauder works a quiet first inning. Michael Tolia in his second game with the Reds singled and scored in the 8th inning and flied right in the 10th. Swing and a miss on a changeup. He struck him out. 3 early punch outs for Castillo.
And he gives up his first walk tonight here to Rodriguez.
Here is Trevino, his first action in the series. Been on the IL a couple of times this year.
Fastball blew it by him. 4 strikeouts already for Castillo.
If you stay ahead, you're going to get swings at pitches like this. If you're behind, they're not going after that.
Popped up, shallow left. Tristan Peters is in, and he'll grab it, and that's that.
And there's 1 gone here in the second.
Colson Montgomery playing third base.
Strike 3 called. Frozen with a changeup over the outside corner. Montgomery's down on strikes.
Now we're talking about a pitch that looks like it starts in the middle of the plate, and it's a changeup. You can't pull the trigger because the ball's not there yet.
Chase Meidroth back in the lineup. He hits a ground ball, knocked down by Suarez, and he will throw late. Meidroth beats it out at first base.
Suarez dropped down to his knee and tried to backhand that, tried to stay low and backhand that hop, and just didn't field it. Could go either way, but I believe they gave him a hit.
Chase will be credited with an infield single.
Here comes Lauder. The runner goes. The pitch waved at and missed. It was a slider down and in, and down on strikes Tristan Peters.
It'll be Matt McLean to lead it off. He's got a pretty good trip McLean has. He's 4 for 12. Home run, a double.
This one hit in the air to left center field. Peters and Doyle going back. And Peters makes the grab right in front of the Wintrust sign as Peters covering a ton of ground for that catch.
That one didn't stay in the park by much. Tristan goes up and right in front of the catch makes another catch. Not quite as dramatic, but equally as effective.
Castillo over the years has always been a guy that kind of battles his arm slot, wants to get that arm lower and lower, almost sidearm. Gets a lot of sideways run on his pitches.
For some guys, it's a change of scenery that just kind of helps them get back on track. Other guys, it's maybe a different voice, a different pitching coach who can help them just look at things a little differently.
And it's 3 up, 3 down for Castillo against the Reds in the top of the 3rd.
1 away.
Well, how about we have a little surprise from the bottom of the lineup, and a solo shot here by Drew Romo. Let's go. 5 home runs for Romo, all coming on fastballs. So challenge him.
This one is sent deep to right field. Back it goes. Get out. Drew Romo with his 6th home run of the season, and the White Sox strike first, 1-0 here in the 3rd inning.
That one a no-doubter.
He had a lot of good barrel-type swings, just not getting the barrel to the ball. He finally did. And all I last, Len, was how about a solo home run, Drew Romo? That's all it takes. Let's keep asking all night.
Eugenio Suarez facing him now for the second time tonight.
There's the 1-2. And a challenge from Romo. This one's close.
Catcher's challenging the ball.
Does catch a piece.
Drew's having quite a night. He's 2 for 2 in challenges, hit the ball out of the ballpark, and both of his challenges have turned into strikeouts.
And both on Suarez.
Yep. Suarez is going to say, look, don't challenge anymore.
Pitch. He got him looking on a changeup. 6 strikeouts for Castillo.
Sharply hit the other way, and Montgomery is on with a leadoff single in the White Sox 4th inning. Brings up Chase Meidroth. Meidroth has been nursing a wrist injury, kept him out of the lineup last night. You normally see him in there, especially against a left-handed thrower. But swing the ground ball to Ellie, should be 2. Flips it to McLean. There's 1. On to first. There's the double play. 6-4-3 inning ender here in the 4th. Still 1-0 Sox.
Luis Castillo's got a 1-0 lead, trying to win his second start with his new club.
Ground ball. Diving stop by Antonacci from his knees. Makes the throw. What a play at second.
Well, Sam knew he couldn't get up in time as Rodriguez was hustling down the line. So from his knees on one hop, he got it to first. And then Mooney was able to pick it. Good play on both ends.
2 men are out here in the Reds' 5th.
10 in a row retired by Castillo.
And he bunts toward first base, and Castillo will glove it to Murakami, and they got him.
Nice job by Murakami. Started for the ball, then stopped and went over to get to first. He saw his pitcher was getting to that one.
Only the 3rd strikeout of the game tonight for Rhett Louders. The first out here in the 5th. Second time tonight that Peters has been a strikeout victim.
Brenton Doyle with a ground ball base hit into center. Jumped down the first offer.
Brenton Doyle, even though the numbers have been down for him, he stands at home plate as a threat.
Drew Romo, the only scoring tonight, his solo shot, his first time up in the 3rd inning. Chopper up the middle. That is McLean with the flip to Dylan Cruz. And safe at first is Romo.
Might have been that glove flip that allowed Romo to be able to make that play at first base and beat it.
Here's Sam Antonacci.
Sam hits a soft line drive, and it's into center for a base hit. Romo's going to stop at second.
He did the right thing.
So 2 on, 2 out, and the batter is Murakami. And Murakami takes outside on a changeup and is on base streak now at 27 with that walk, and they're loaded for Benintendi.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a fastball. Blew it by Benintendi, and the inning is over. The White Sox leave him loaded.
Hasn't been perfect. You know, he's had to work his way back behind in the count a fair amount tonight.
Pretty close to a 50-50 split. Castillo strikes and balls tonight.
We just need him to keep doing what he's been doing and keep them off the bases, and 1-0 looks like enough.
Sal Stewart, the batter.
Got him leading, and he's picked off. Let's see if they can apply the tag in the pickle. As Antonacci tags out McLean.
He caught McLean kind of edging away, trying to time the delivery to the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bottom 6, still 1-0 Sox.
Montgomery rips this one into right field. A 1-out single.
Then here comes Terry Francona. He's going to make a pitching change.
And it's Julian Garcia on for the 18th time. He's been very good. ERA of 2 3/4.
He'll face Meidroth with Colson Montgomery at first base. 1 out. We're in the 6th inning.
Meidroth with a shot deep to left field. It is Blade at the wall. It is gone! Chase Meidroth in his return to the lineup tonight. A 2-run shot here in the 6th inning. He sets off the fireworks as the White Sox take a 3-0 lead here over the Reds.
That's the 12th for Chase. He's now driven in 48 runs, 2 for 3 tonight.
Luis Castillo with his first start here in Chicago in a White Sox uniform. He has been dealing. Swing and a miss. A new season high, 8 strikeouts for Luis Castillo.
And it's only fitting that he uses a straight change to get number 8.
Now Eugenio Suarez
Racks up another punch out, his 3rd in a row, number 9 tonight.
We'll take another look, and this one sinks down and in. I mean, that's 96.
Oh, he's feeling it right now. He's starting to feel it.
Strike out the side.
2-2. Swinging. Yeah, buddy. Castillo strikes out the side. ends his night with 4 straight punch-outs. What a performance in his home debut for the White Sox.
Outside, ball 4. The 4-pitch walk started the inning. That was to Colson Montgomery, a left-handed batter. He struck out Chase Meidroth, and now another left-handed batter, Tristan Peters, walks on 4 pitches.
It'll leave it up to Drew Romo.
This one up the middle. As Alex McKay had to hop out of the way of that one. The throw to the plate is cut off. As Montgomery scores, it is now 4-0. Second run driven in by Drew Romo tonight.
He's got 2 hits. Both of them produced a run.
Peters ended up at third. They're at the corners for Antonacci.
That one gets away. Here comes Tristan Peters, safe at the plate.
Now it's a 5-run lead.
The wild pitch allows Peters to score. It is 5-0 in this 8th inning.
So now Huáscar Brazoban, another deadline deal acquisition, will try to finish it. Not a save spot. Right now he's trying to preserve a combined 1-hit shutout. So 2 gone in the ninth, and before Suarez bats, Romo out to talk with his pitcher. Reds with just their 2nd hit, and Stewart owns both of them. But the shutout still intact at the moment.
Suarez on the ground to short. Chase Meidroth, his throw in time. Ball game. White Sox even up this series against Cincinnati with a 5-0 win. This one a lot more fun than last night.